Now that I got all the stuff to do it myself, I'm going to be doing it myself.
So I had this store going on Zazzle for probably a good shit. It must have been like 2 years, right? And um, and then one day, I come out in the morning like I always do, and I always have a crap ton of emails, 99% of which is spam garbage. And one of these emails is from Zazzle, and they were letting me know that because I hadn't made a sale in like the last, I think it was like 45 days, because it was very sporadic. I hadn't made a sale in the last 45 days, so they were going to start charging me a fee for storage. And I'm like, what? You guys are print on demand. You're print on demand. You have all this shit sitting there this blank anyways, right? I'm not paying for your storage of your stuff for other people to print on demand, you know? And so I told him to fuck off, and I deleted the entire store. I'm like, you know what? This was mostly for people that I know that wanted stuff. Like I think, oh, Brian got one of the whiskey glasses, and I was like, if I decide that I want to make another one in the future, I can do that, and I don't need to have a store. So I just deleted the whole thing. I'm like, I'm not paying you shit.
I'm actually looking at like they have those UV or like IR lasers or fiber lasers that you can actually do glass. You could do all those things. You could cut. They print. They just do everything.
Yeah, it's basically a laser CNC kind of thing.
And I'm looking at all this stuff as well, and I'm like, I can't afford it right now, but I want it so bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking at getting dreaming kind of. It's in the far future of getting a
I just got a new microphone that I needed something better.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a blue. All right. Well, let's give it just another couple of minutes for Brian to show up.
Yeah.
Because he said he was going to be about 10 minutes late because of getting home from work.
Cap, read your messages, your DMs, by the way.
You what?
I was talking to Cap to read his DMs.
Oh. Read my DMs.
Yes.
Rise.
There's a good chance I may die tonight, but it's okay.
You sure? That's pretty heavy, man.
Well, okay, fine. There's a good chance Morphac may die if I have to be specific.
So just because you are let's face it, raising the dead is never a good act, I don't think. I guess there are a couple of situations where it might be good, but in and of itself, I don't necessarily know.
So
it doesn't really go against any paladin oaths.
Really?
Well, it depends on what he's doing with the corpse. I mean, if you took like some kind of oath where, you know, as a paladin you were going to smite undead, well, then that would be an issue. But I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad.
And I can turn undead.
Right.
That just in itself says that undead's a bad thing.
Well, theoretically, you could also use that to control undead, although that's a different disposition. So
that's a bad thing. And then I'm going like, we're both lawful good. We just laid people to rest.
But see, here's another thing.
As a Catholic, I know we burnt people on stakes for a whole lot less.
That's true. That's true.
So
real world history.
Like, I'm just talking dudes. Like,
yeah, real world history.
Got a whole village where it's a theme park now in Salem's Lot, right?
Yeah, real world history. We burned people because they were out picking mushrooms that looked like something.
Can you just imagine? Like, so I'm thinking, okay. And I know the whole Spanish Inquisition thing. I mean, I'm thinking if he raises a comrade, that would like be.
If you really look at it, though, like control. I know what it says in the book that, it pretty it lays it out in no uncertain terms, like, you know, if it's an evil cleric, then they can control undead instead, or technically speaking, they can turn a paladin too. But anyways, aside from that, I mean, if you really want to look at it, though, I mean, just because you're controlling the undead doesn't mean that it would necessarily have to be an evil act either. So, like, let's say you've got, 20 zombies that are coming at you, and the cleric uses control undead, and he takes control of 10 of them. And instead of,
That's different.
Instead of destroying them, turning them on the caster that's controlling them, right? So, is that considered an evil act?
No, that's legit combat. I'm talking about hypothetically. Let's just say he raised our leprechaun friend, raised that we just buried from the dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even a cleric. I'm just thinking it's from a combat thing. I know that if I was out in the field right now with all my dudes and we just buried one of our guys and some dude came up and raised them, we're not even clerics. My dudes are not even clerics. We'd open up.
Yeah, that would probably be an issue.
That would, they wouldn't even.
But like I said,
I mean, got a bunch of Catholics with me, but we're not that Catholic.
If you were in the middle of combat and there was a creature that got killed and he raised it and set it into the combat, that's not necessarily an evil act. You know what I mean?
And if we do it, it would be different if we knew him or not, right?
That's
true
too.
A peek behind the curtain is basically like I have spoken to both of them and told them, hey, my character is going to try to raise dead. And if your character confronts me in character, I'm going to try to convince you that what I'm doing is not a bad thing. The person, in my character's mind, the soul is no longer in this body. This body is just a tool that can be used until it's decomposed. I'm giving this tool more use before it returns to the earth. But I've told them, if that is not convincing enough to your character, and your character would fight me over it, it is perfectly acceptable. It is all in character. It's all for good fun. There is no feelings that will be hurt.
So, if you want to go all the way back, Gary Gygax's view on undead is that they were all demonic abominations, because essentially, in order to cause that undead to rouse and do anything, something had to be put in there in lieu of the soul or anima of whatever was in there, and that was always some kind of demonic spirit. And so you have to put something in there in place.
See, now, if you took over those jesters or whatever those night terrors were, that's not. No one's going to fight you on that.
Well, yeah,
you're incapacitating them.
It depends on, like, if I go to the town and assassinate a villager and then raise them, that would be an evil act. But raising something that has died by somebody else's hand could be argued as not me.
I would say
evil.
If you were using it to defend others from other monsters or monstrous creatures, I would say that would be acceptable, even though it would be heavily frowned upon, because you're essentially desecrating the dead. But you're using it to defend others so they won't become dead. There is nuance as well. And also it would depend on your religion. So if your religion was super heavily against it, like every single shape or form, that's one thing as well.
So the one so if we take dispositions as literal, which I don't think anybody should, but let's just say that for argument that we do. Paladins being either law, I guess it would depend if your paladin is law good or is your paladin good law. Because if the first part of that is law, then probably the paladin's going to be very heavily against it. Because
that religion believes that the dead should have some utility after they're gone.
True, but being of a lawful disposition, and if that is your primary, so your law/good, the paladin would have a problem with it because raising the dead goes against the natural order of things. If you're good/law, good is your primary over law and order, and so he may not have as big of an issue with it as he would if he was law good.
Oh, I'm just blaming you because you said, "Hey, you should be a paladin." I said, "All right." That's all your fault.
Well, yeah.
100%. I blame you.
So, my home group, when they played test this in its totality, I told them that you're going to want you're going to want a cleric and possibly a paladin. And out of the 9 players, 7 showed up as clerics.
Oh.
Okay, but we'll get to it. There's a bit of irony with the clerics and paladins. But
so I'm writing the player's handbook, and it's in Castles and Crusades, the paladin is lawful good. There is no deviation from him.
Yes, there is. Which printing do you have? Because if you have the latest printing, alignment is no longer called alignment. It is now called disposition. And so dispositions have a primary and a secondary.
Did we lawyer this and got a loophole? If we got a loophole, I'm good.
Well,
other than let's get the cleric out of the room while we kill this person.
So a paladin, under the 10th reforged printing, the paladin has to be either law/good or good/law. The first in the front of that slash is what your primary focus of your disposition is, while the second after the slash is secondary to you. So if you're law/good, you're mostly about, following law and order, and you are a good disposition. If you're good/law, you are more focused on doing good in the world, while the following of laws and order is secondary to you.
I'm just opening up my PDF of this. Hard copy is the 9th edition, so I'm just going to but I've got a PDF.
I will say in my PDF, it does say disposition law/good or good/law.
I believe you. I'm just reading it now. So
you also take consideration the setting and how it's going to be rolled. The book isn't necessarily always 100% on everything how a game is going to be played anyway.
Right, and that's
you also add logic to it, real-time logic.
Yes, and that's why I said if we take the dispositions to be literal, then that would be true. But in real life, and when I say real life, in play, there's a lot of gray areas.
Yeah. So if I go good/law as opposed to law/good, we might be able to make this work.
Yeah, I think if you went good/law, you wouldn't like it, but good/law, you would be at least able to see the benefit in it.
Or at least not kill him outright.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, let's go good/law. This sounds like our loophole.
But
the loophole I've been dying to find.
But it's also like what was said. It can depend on your religion a lot too. So you're following Janelle, right?
Yeah, and she's the light, right? Bring her the new day.
Yeah, Janelle is the Dawnbringer.
Oh, that's
so
different.
Are you? Yeah, like we're kind of.
I'm not. I'm Janice, the creator of time and seasons.
So their disposition is law good.
Yeah, it's gonna be more complicated then because she's basically all undead or pure evil.
I want you to do what what your character would do.
They're the Sun Lord of the known world. They're
Cheers, everyone.
Welcomed as bringing the summer seasons.
No alcohol, but yeah.
Known for having a moderate temperament, and is often said that he stood beside the bedside during the birth of Maximilian Tacidantilus, who is a archmage. He's depicted as a tall human wearing a white toga and having a circlet of pure sunlight.
Toga.
You guys are definitely my people.
So it is said by many or believed by many, that he has a long-standing rivalry with Octus, his brother, and that the two clash during a solar or lunar eclipse. So, I mean, so if you look at Octus, Octus is the Lord of the Dead, the Nightbringer, also he in the shadows. His provinces are death, trickery, and arcana. If you're a follower of Janao, and while there's no definitive scripture that says that he is, clashing with his brother Octus, if that were to be true, I suppose that there could be some facet in there where Janao would have a problem with the undead. But I still think that if your disposition was good/law, because you only have to follow one axis of the two, and so if you were good/law, I would think that you would maybe be more amenable to it than you would be if you were law/good.
Okay.
Play your character how you want, as I'll say. I will say
we'll use that as a loophole, the legal loophole.
The legal loophole.
I always enjoyed alignment, especially when running like a horror campaign like this, like for like Curse of Strahd, because you'd always get these like newer paladins like, I detect evil. I'm like, lots of the civilians around you are evil, but they're not evil in their own plane of existence, and what they're doing is normal.
Yes, and that, yeah. Well, then you get it. Yeah, then you get into the nuances of evil. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
just because someone's evil doesn't mean you have the right to sit there and kill them. Doesn't that make you evil?
Right. There's that, but there's also, it's like I've said in the past. It's not like, Hitler woke up in the morning, ate a baby, and then was like, yeah, I'm going to kill millions of people today because I'm evil. He didn't do that. He woke up and maybe ate a baby, and then thought that what he was doing was for not only the betterment of himself, but possibly for the betterment of his country, because he wasn't right in the head. He didn't
this was
see
a
himself.
Perfect time.
He did not see himself.
There's a slight correction to that. He painted first, then
he painted first, right. Yeah, he painted first, wrote a shitty book, and then made his decisions for the day. But he didn't view himself as the bad guy in the story, and so like the paladins detect evil. It is the sacrament of any fantasy game, of course, is that good and evil have to be literal, physical, tangible manifestations.
You just made the Doctor Doom argument.
Right. It's true, though. I mean,
remember from Marvel's Secret Wars, Doctor Doom was with the good guys, and why is he here? Because in his view, he is the good guy.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you
just got in my way.
Yeah, he especially went over the deep end with that after he took the Beyonder's powers. But anyways, so yeah, I mean that's like the crux of most fantasy games, or really most games that have an alignment system, is that good and evil, and really for that matter, law and chaos, have to be actual physical, tangible manifestations in order for the system to work. And I really believe that a lot of the modern day players, the ones who don't like alignment systems, don't understand that. They do not understand that it has to exist, or else the entire basis for the worlds that they're playing in falls apart. Right?
Yep.
So
goblins and orcs are always evil. End of.
Exactly. 100%. Yep. Yeah,
it's like a lion. A lion doesn't do things because it's evil. A lion does things because it's a freaking lion. I think of orcs in the same way, but they have more intelligence, so they're evil.
Right.
I'm gonna laugh if neither of these two decide to kill me, but it's gonna be like a random like bean or technoblades. It's gonna be like, nah, fuck it. Kill the necromancer.
Yes. Go after necro.
You're in combat, and you do like a movement and attack, and you fumble, you fall down the stairs and die.
Right? Yeah. Trip, slip on a banana peel.
Yeah.
But if you don't raise one of our friends, I think we can make this work.
I think that's probably more key is that
I'm gonna be raising a friend.
Yeah, that'll probably
Well,
be a Rubicon.
Because in this game I can't raise an already killed skeleton, for example. I'm very limited on what I can raise. Now, if a
you
skeleton
can
was
control the dead, right?
Well, I can control any creature up to that has up to 4 hit die.
Right.
I can
he can cast
Marionette.
So
Marionette.
The next time we meet the Night Terrors, you should be able to control at least 1 or 2 of those.
But I'm pretty sure that has a time limit. Hold on, let me take a peek here.
It's so many minutes per level. Or
it's only one. So I could cast Marionette. I can only control them for 18 seconds right now.
So 1 round is 6 seconds. So you could control them for 3 rounds, which you could do a lot of damage in 3 rounds. The guy that play tested out the Necromancer for Braunhaven would use Marionette and just tear it up. So, I mean, 3 rounds is a long time when you're in combat.
And I will say I was also struggling because it specifies creature, and if I came from D&D 5th where it's like a human is not a creature.
Yes, he is. You are completely wrong on that. And I alree proved it to you when I posted those pictures. I posted screenshots of what creatures and monsters are in D&D 5e. And I posted another picture of what they are in Castles and Crusades. Creature is not a type. Monster is not a type. Those are generic terms that are used for anything that is living that is considered possibly to be an opponent to the characters. That's it. Creature is not on there. Humans are humans. They are humanoids. Period. That is their type.
There's no such enough oxygen from the game on this.
There's no such thing as a spell in any version of Dungeons and Dragons that says that it will. If it is a targeted spell, there is no such thing as a spell that does not affect creatures. It doesn't exist anywhere.
Well, no, I didn't mean that affects creatures. I mean, like, I thought that, like, a creature was separate than undead, for example. That's what I kept trying to look for, but now I know it's not. So.
Creature is just basically everything. In fact, if you were fighting a plant, the plant's considered a creature. Most plants are not, but if you're fighting it, it is a creature.
Right. So now I can actually...
So if I get ticked off because I'm walking through some ivy and the ivy's tripping me and I turn around and attack the ivy's now a creature?
I mean, if the ivy is fighting back, then yes. But like if you're just pissed off at the ivy because you keep failing your dex check...
I can't just be fighting it on my own. Fine, whatever.
Right.
Like a spell won't affect something if it says does not affect type undead, for example.
Right. It'll say
that would mean all undead. Unless it specifies like says it will affect undead except for undead, maybe vampires.
Right.
There could be exceptions within that as well.
Yeah, because undead are actually broken up into like 3 types. There's common undead, which would be your typical zombie or skeleton. There are extraordinary undead, wraiths, and things like that. And then you have unique undead, which are generally going to be vampire lords and things of that nature.
Yeah, or a lich or something like that.
Or a lich, right.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I hogged enough of everyone's time of me trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Sorry, guys. I didn't think it would get that deep.
One quick question. Did we rest at the end of the last game?
You did. And so it is early morning when you leave the noble's estate. And the question when we left off last week was what you were doing. Were you going to continue to explore or were you heading back to the town? What is it that you guys want to do? So, I mean, it's early morning. It's like just after dawn.
We can take that. If we take the wrought iron pieces to the blacksmith, he can make basic spears and basic axes. He can't make anything beyond that. Those are very simple weapons, but at least we'd have something else to harm the villagers with.
Even like a bludgeoning tool, like a bat, crowbar.
I mean, a spear and an axe are pretty easy. Maybe even some arrowheads for Brogan.
Yeah.
There's crossbow bolt.
That'd be a good idea.
They can make basic things like that. They wouldn't be able to make swords, but they could make knives or small little items like that.
Yeah, swords are
difficult. That's That's my thought. So I would, if you're asking me, I think we should go back. But that's
make
what
a bunch of crowbars, and we'll just beat them to death with crowbars.
Go all boys on them.
That's right.
What if we put a crowbar that has the holy symbol on each one? Like we engrave the holy symbol into each crowbar.
Perfect.
So, Morvax, so how many hit dice can you animate?
I can actually animate quite a bit because it's I can animate. Hold on, I gotta look at my because I have adept summoner, so that is. I guess level set to be 2, so I can do 5 hit die.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So I will.
So what do the rest of you guys want to do? That was my thought. What are your thoughts? Because I know there's this lighthouse you wanted to go. Someone wanted to check a lighthouse.
Hey, folks, can you hear me?
Oh, that's
Yes.
the lighthouse
we can
part
hear
of the
you.
distance. Yeah. I think we were kind of thinking maybe we could, like you said, get some weapons and maybe head towards the direction of the lighthouse, if I remember correctly. Because it is a big point of interest that we can see from basically everywhere.
Yeah, you know that the lighthouse is in. I mean, from the notes that you've read, it's in the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's basically up north from where we are, more or less.
Well, no, we could just leave the wrought iron here and come back and pick it up. If you guys want to go that way.
Okay. What do you guys think? I'm pretty down with that.
I'm not the leader here, so you guys tell me what you guys want to do. I'm pretty agreeable.
Dear leader paladin, show us the way.
Yeah, a leader. A paladin's not a leader. He's a moral compass, aka a pain in the ass.
Yeah, the rogue is definitely not the leader.
What about Sir Ranger? Sir Ranger's the one that's best equipped to move us through here. What do you think?
Yeah, I really I just get from point A to point B. I'm not really a decision maker. If you want, I can roll dice and decide what to do, but I tend to roll really poorly. So, I think we should head back though and get some stuff. We don't know what's out there at the lighthouse. Let's go adventure out in there later on.
Okay, so for
we head
Morvax,
back to the town now.
For Morvax, you have one of each of these.
Thank you.
This skeleton's like really short. It's like a foot. It's like a foot tall.
It's a deformed hobbit.
The zombie's short too, but the skeleton's even shorter.
But these are like his familiars.
Listen, it's
essentially
fine.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
I wake up early in the morning. Don't worry about it.
Nice. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
We could use
Actually, they're small enough. They can just hide underneath my robes. What'd you say? Sorry.
We could use this place as a base and go further out.
True.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Maybe we should leave the stuff here if you guys want to go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, now that you've cleared it out, you know, like, yeah. So you let me know what you guys want to do.
Should we check out that lake to the east?
The southeast?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that on the way back to the village?
No,
no.
You would go north to go back to the town.
Yeah, north and then sort of like northwest-ish.
Yeah.
Let's go check out. Like, we can use this as a town. We'll just leave the wrought iron as a base. We can leave the wrought iron here. Sure, what the hell? I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's explore, my friends. Excuse me.
This was a good idea. That way we know. So, I know what I'm looking for. Where did I put it? So, yeah, Brogan, you can go ahead and make a
cupcake. I mean, come on, answer the question. What am I making?
You can go ahead and make a. I guess this would be a wisdom check. It is a survival check.
All right, kind of take a look to see if I've got. Yeah, survival, find shelter, food, water. Is that good?
Yeah, that would do it.
Now, when you say make, do you mean roll and I'm going to roll high, or you say make, I can try to make?
You could try to make. So go ahead and roll. Yeah.
I just needed some clarification there.
Okay. So you don't get them lost. You kind of lead them through the kind of forested area, and you make it to the lake, to the shores of the lake. You're not able to really find much in the way of. I mean, of course, the lake is freshwater, but you don't find anything in the way of food or foraging for berries and nuts, things of that nature. You maybe find, a small handful of pine nuts, but beyond that, nothing more nourishing than that. Everybody else can make a wisdom check.
The wisest of them all.
Holy
what the heck?
Shit.
Showing me up, guys.
All those failed rolls in the last 2 games. Hell yeah. So he succeeded.
Now we've blown all our good rolls. Our one good roll on this wisdom check.
So, Owen, Morvax, and Holgram, you guys, the whole party makes it to the shores of this crystal clear lake, and the lake, as far as good drinking water, the water from this lake is like ice cold, and it's crystal clear. You can look into that water and see all the way to the bottom. Beautiful lake. Mm-hmm. As you guys are kind of refilling your water skins and drinking and kind of taking a survey of the area around the lake, Morvax, Holgram, and Owen, you find a small mound. Really, it's a hut. And when I say small, the entrance into this is maybe 4 feet tall. And it is roughshod, rivers or lake stones. Doesn't look like they were milled in any way or shaped in any manner, and they were just stacked up, and basically layers of mud was used as mortar to create this little igloo style hut. The ceiling in
Yoda.
Yeah, the ceiling inside this it's got a domed roof. It is a little roughly circular shape. Inside is maybe 5 feet tall. The opening to get in is about 4 feet, so you're going to have to stoop down or get in on your hands and knees. But you see that there is this hut, and it is kind of covered with fallen branches and detritus. You can't initially tell if this was done on purpose or if a storm may have come through, which is frequent. That has dumped tree limbs down on it. But you find this mound. You also notice, Holgram and Owen, you notice that Morvax has a zombie and a baby skeleton that is following him around. And the zombie is dressed like a leprechaun knight.
Sorry. Now,
why?
I don't know about our paladin, but my character follows Janus, which is the god of seasons and time.
Yes.
I'm also probably a little more of a utilitarian in the sense that we're in a strange land. We do not know what's going on. And so far, this character seems to be a bit more helpful. It's more helpful than a hindrance to us so far, in the sense hasn't tried to kill us. And seems to be in the same sort of boat. And they So I'm gonna say,
I mean, you don't really know. You don't know him You don't know Morvax very well.
Yeah.
He just joined your party like a couple of nights ago.
The last night.
I mean, this is a little weird.
Yeah.
And essentially everything that he... I mean, the other thing to remember is essentially everything that he told you was that he's an alchemist. So, there's that.
Some mighty strong coffee you got there, son.
That's kind of coffee that'll raise the dead.
I know that intelligence isn't my biggest stat, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to recognize that skeleton to be the little baby that we just fought a night witch for, and we just laid to rest. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to recognize that zombie to be our good friend that we just laid to rest.
Dude, I'm trying.
Yeah, I mean, you would definitely recognize the zombie. I mean, you know, he's a zombie, and he hasn't been in the ground that long. So, yeah, you pretty much recognize Finnegan. The skeleton is definitely the skeleton of a newborn, not a newborn, but like maybe a year-old baby. And for some reason, I have it in my head that the skeleton keeps dancing like the baby from Ally McBeal.
Oh.
It just is doing a stupid dance.
Wait to sell it.
My God. This is...
I'm just going to keep filling up my water skin with a zombie
without a word, without saying a word, I'm just going to tackle him and go, what the hell have you done? Like, get on top of him, like, what the hell have you done?
I'm giving the
undo what you did
purpose.
now, or I will sever your head from your body.
Finnegan says,
Now look at Finnegan, shut up. I didn't like you when you're alive, and I barely like you now you're dead.
It is part of my religion. We are to help our bodies get more use before they turn back into the earth. It's part of...
Put them back. Undo what you did right now. We're going to lay them to rest like we'd already done. You don't ever do this to our friends again.
You don't usually have
your head
two
leaves
burials.
Your body.
You cannot undo what has been done.
Well.
Unless you want to kill these people again.
Oh, jeez. Way to guilt him. Mom.
Yeah, the rogue will do it.
They are here to help.
Win, save me. Save me from myself, Win. I want to kill him. I want to kill him.
Me and them are only trying to help. We need as much help as we can get. We do not know anything about this land. We are literally hiding behind little discs of a symbol every night because we're terrified of this land.
This dude just shows up and animates our friends into zombies.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, a friend.
I would not even.
Even someone. You didn't know the baby that well.
Yeah. You want to do what you did now, or you join them. I've got my sword coming out. I'm holding him like I want to have him pinned down by the water, and I'm like ready to cut his head off.
A magic spell like this.
Oh, we can undo it.
You told him not to do this, and he did it anyway.
Your friend's soul is not in this anymore. This is now getting another use. Your friend's soul is still at rest.
That is an interesting way of
It's
putting
kind of
it.
like when I steal something, you just giving it more purpose than it had before. I dig it.
See, he agrees.
Oh, Win's not helping me. Oh no. Someone say something that can save me from this.
I get the utilitarian aspect of it. The thing is, you knew this would upset us, and you still did it.
We need more allies in this world.
Doesn't make it right.
Not like this. Undo it now.
You cannot. Can somebody who uses magic please tell him you cannot undo something like this?
I think you can.
I am pretty confident you can.
Let me Let me see what the new adventure spell book says. You used Raise Dead, right? Or animate.
Animate corpse.
Animate corpse. Okay.
Let me double check that just to make sure I'm not. Yeah, it's animate corpse.
Okay, so give me just a second because the page numbers in the table. This is a really preview copy, and the page numbers.
I can post the spell info if you want me to.
Well, let me see what the new book says.
Okay.
It says
some things have changed.
Because it doesn't.
Caster can animate skeletons and zombies with this spell. Caster controls the animated corpses and can direct them to follow them, guard an area, or perform some simple task. The animated corpse remains until destroyed. The spell can animate a number of creatures whose combined level is equal to their caster level. For multiple castings, they can only control a number of creatures whose combined level is equal to double their caster level. Undead created in excess of this will wither and die. So I guess
it says
that's interesting. The opposite of this is preserve corpse.
So you can raise your friend from
So it basically preserves the target corpse to prevent decay. So if you can't bury them right away, you can do preserve corpse, which I like. I think there is a similar spell to that for the necromancer in Braunhaven. I think that being the creator of Braunhaven, I will say we'll use preserve corpse moving forward. You what?
There's a lot of stuff in the Braunhaven book about helping with funerals and all that stuff.
Yeah, so the necromancer class doesn't necessarily have to be evil, but they are basically their focus is on the dead. Whether that be, of course, the rubbing their hands together and animating zombies and skeletons, or if one passes, they can they can speak with the dead kind of situation to honor last wishes. They have ways of making it easier for the family to make sure that their loved one that died has completed their journey, kind of situation. So they're like everything about the dead. I would say they're more akin to the priests of Anubis and the priests of Osiris in ancient Egypt. It's not just about the mummification. There's a whole bunch of shit that goes along with that.
So I look at them and say, they are going to be animated until they are destroyed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Draws his sword and swings at him. I got no choice. I'm sorry.
Remember, you're on the ground as well.
So first of all, go ahead and make an attack roll for the grapple.
Okay.
So
that's strength?
Yeah, it's D20 plus strength plus your base to hit.
Oh, I forgot to jack my base up because it should be 3. But I rolled a natural 1, so I completely missed him. I fell in the water myself.
Yes. So you go to as this conversation back and forth is going on, you lose your temper and you go to tackle him, and you slip and kind of roll into the underbrush. What Owen, what are you doing?
I'm extremely conflicted. Again, I'm a different religion to him. I understand both of their point of views, and we are losing our memories and do not know what's going on more and more every single day.
There is that as well. Let's see. Janice.
I understand, I'm thinking, we need allies, but we also,
So Janus, being king of the elder gods and ruler of the celestial palace, the beginning of time, the Winter Lord, it is generally known that Janus views mortals the way a child may view ants, that they are burning with a magnifying glass. He sometimes delights in their suffering, and at the same time, he makes an attempt to understand them. So he could be capable of great acts of compassion, while at other times he may completely be indifferent to the suffering of the mortals from instances that he himself created. So I don't know that Janice would honestly
care too much.
Give two shits about this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, my religion, he's a bit more impartial and maybe a little more utilitarian.
Right.
Earlier. But it's also like your personal taste as well, combined with. So I understand both points of views, like I was saying earlier, and I'm just gonna be like, just sit there on a stone or whatever, with my hand in my head, my hand, just as this captain was a few minutes ago, like this. Oh.
Yeah, I think the bigger issue here is that, I mean, like I said, you didn't know the baby that well, and it had been dead a while, but you did know Finnegan.
Yeah.
And so, yes. I mean, you traveled with him
3 days.
For 3-4 days, yeah. And so you at least knew Finnegan. You had enough time to, I don't know, maybe get some kind of connection with him.
We traveled with Finnegan, fought side by side him.
Yep.
We fought and killed a whole bunch of things to get to that baby so we could let the baby's soul rest. Those were two major things. So, like, one of our companions died. And that was a major task for us to do. And as a paladin, that was like
agree with everything you said.
That was a quest. That wasn't just,
hey, I'm just completely agree with
he's gonna fight him. He's gonna fight him until he turns his back.
That's why I'm just gonna be like, I don't care.
I don't know
what to do. I'm gonna be like sitting there.
I'm gonna try and stop the fighting only because it doesn't serve us to kill each other.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Stop me. Please stop me.
Am I able to react to him jumping at me?
Hold on,
I'm a little offended that if I die, he's going to raise me. So
put a pin in that. But what level is Owen?
3 now. Just became level 3.
We're all level 3.
Okay.
Someone's saying they're level 4.
So
if I had been here last week, I would have been.
So another side pin in that, if anybody wants to help out Brian, who missed last week, if you've got some excess XP and you want to donate to him, you could do that. But
what you need?
Got it.
So, Owen, you can cast second. You have 1 second level spell slot.
Yeah, I already filled it in. I picked the spiritual weapon.
Well, I was. Of course you did.
Yeah.
We could retcon that. Because one thing that I am going to say is that there is a very simple way that you could rectify this situation. And that would be casting Speak with Dead and ask Finnegan what he wants.
Oh, okay.
So
sure, we'll do that. I'll get rid of...
I am okay with that retcon because that solves all the problems.
Yeah, so am I. I think that would fire.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything in here. It's unaffected by spell resistance. The zombie wouldn't have any anyways. Range is touch, and duration is 1 minute per level. It doesn't say that anything about there being a problem if the corpse is animated. So I would say that if you wanted to cast Speak with Dead on the zombie, you could ask Finnegan. Now, does it say... It says... The corpse can answer questions that it knew in life. It will answer in its own language. Any answers are usually vague, short, and cryptic, often frustratingly so. If the disposition of the caster is opposed to that of the corpse, it's not. It could resist. And the cast... Oh, if it resists, the caster must make a check against spell resistance of 12. Well, that doesn't count. So... Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
You can do this for 3 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do that. I will just...
Well, I'm laying in the mud with him sitting on top of me. We got time.
Weapon. I forgot spiritual weapon.
You forgot spiritual weapon and suddenly remembered Speak with Dead.
Aha.
So
I sneezed really hard.
So this may make Cody's life difficult because now you have to role play as Finnegan, but The questions that are posed to you have to be vague, cryptic, to the point of frustratingly so.
I can do that.
And they have to be short. So, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so you cast Speak with Dead on the zombie, and it kind of... The face of the zombie kind of goes from to kind of a more composed feature. What are you asking the zombie?
I'm going to look to our paladin and say, my friend, you may ask any question you wish of our foreigner compatriot.
I'm laying in water with a thief on top of me. I don't think I can ask any questions. I think it's pretty safe to say if the paladin could swear, he'd be swearing right now.
I haven't rolled
you better ask the questions, buddy.
Yeah, he hasn't technically grappled you, so you just fell down, slipped on a wet rock, or like me,
can you
the ground shifted out from under you and jumped you in the water.
Hold me back! I'm gonna hit him. Hold me, please, for the love of God, hold me back.
Okay. I'll say to our little leprechaun-y friend. He said, how do you feel about being raised as a zombie for use to help us get to our destination? I don't know. That's my brain is worky.
Should I respond in like 1-word answers, or should I do like 3-word answers, you think?
I mean, I would say between 1 and 5-word answers. Okay. Give me just a second. I need to move the air conditioner vents.
Finnegan would say fight evil.
Oh.
Apologies.
Okay.
Due to the rotation of the earth, I had to reposition the air conditioner so it would continue to blow exhaust to France.
I had Finnegan responded to his question with fight evil.
Okay.
I respect that role play so much because that is perfectly cryptic.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that can mean a lot of things.
Yeah. I will then ask, fight him, and I'll point to our necromancer. Or our alchemist, sorry.
Our alchemist, yes.
All evil fight. But he doesn't look at Morvax. He's looking at you.
Okay. Do you think he is evil? Now this is not necessarily like a factual thing, it's like your opinion.
He wouldn't be able to answer that because it has to be stuff. Well, it doesn't have to be stuff before he died.
Yeah, that's true.
So he would just stare at you.
Okay. Do you wish to remain raised?
No answer. Well, I mean, like stuff like that would be really hard to answer and like.
When you were alive, would you have wanted your corpse to be used as it is now?
Don't know.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions?
If he doesn't care, then I don't care. It's as good enough for me as anybody else. Why do we care if he doesn't care?
I will say, if it helps with the RP, Finnegan's alignment is true neutral. If that helps.
I'll look to the rest of the party and ask, do you, my friends, have any questions? So it may gain some insight to what his desires may be.
Wait a second. Then Finnegan would have been like, maintain balance, not fight evil. I say
maintain balance, we must, yes. Anyone else have any questions?
Not about him, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. If you go ahead and raise me up as an undead creature, I'm going to kill you first. Just let you know.
I agree. Let's make a pact. If he raises
agree.
The other one kills him.
I'd say we kill him now.
I don't care what you do with the leprechaun. That's your business. But
if Morvax can do
just
anything,
saying.
he'd fly up to 50 feet so nobody can touch him for a little bit.
Yeah, that might be a safe option.
I will then ask again. Do you want to be fully laid to rest?
He only heard the words "fully laid." I'm telling you, that's what he heard.
The answer is yes.
I'll get
He is a
closer and
leprechaun,
say it
after all.
so you can hear me.
Finnegan is resting.
Okay. You mean your soul would be resting?
I look at the paladin and go, he said he's resting. Is that not good enough?
Yes.
Would you want to be? I'm going to look you right in the eye and go, would you want to be raised like that? Should something you fall?
You're asking me?
Yeah, right in the eye.
Look, man,
I'm
when I
kinda
go,
laying
what
right
happens
up
after
to
I
the
go
wall.
doesn't matter to me, man. When I'm done, I'm done. It doesn't matter.
Well, he did just answer my question about being rested. Like, he said yes.
So
I say, I am telling you right now, I do not want my body raised in such a way.
you're all making living wills. Do not resuscitate orders. Do not reanimate orders.
Exactly.
Yep.
That would be
Not
the
on my
name.
driver's
Not
license. Do
reanimate.
not resuscitate. Don't try to save me. I'm good to go.
I think that kind of answered it because he basically said he's rested and he doesn't seem to care that his body is being used.
Okay. I'm going to tell him point blank. Fine with Finnegan, but the baby, he lets the baby go back to rest. That poor child was tormented enough in life. I promised it, I promised it. And I
That's fair.
promised it the his tormented brothers and sisters that I would lay him to rest. You put that one back, you can do whatever, you can do what you want with Finnegan if he's happy.
Morvac is 50 feet up in the air right now, flying away from you.
I am screaming at Morvac. You put them back.
I mean, it's simple. You just crack the baby over the head, and
I'm
Yeah,
not
the
killing
baby.
the baby.
The baby's standing right in front of you.
yeah, because the skeleton will be around until it's destroyed.
I will
I
say
killed
to
the baby.
Morvax that this
I
is
killed
a
the baby. I don't
reasonable
care.
compromise.
Win kills the baby. He doesn't care. Says you get one, you lose one. 50-50. There we go. Can we move on?
Yeah, you can crack the baby. So you only have Morvax only has the zombie. They decide that they're going to put the skeleton down. So you have this pile of skeleton bones. It doesn't fight back. It hasn't been commanded to, and so Morvax, you only have the zombie. So the three of you. I mean, Morvax is floating up, and you've been getting into this. Of course, now that you've gotten wind has gotten closer, you now see that there's this igloo-shaped stone hut as well. What is Soren, Morgosh, and Brogan? I guess Brogan kind of got in on this too. So Brogan, you saw Brogan and Morgosh, you can kind of see this hut as well. What is Soren doing?
I'll be back in a second.
Okay. History, are you there?
Who are you talking to?
I was wondering what Soren was doing during all of this. I think he may have stepped away. So yeah, Brogan, Morgosh, and you guys, of course, and Wind, you now see during this entire kerfluffle about the undead baby skeleton, you can see that there is this stone, little short, 5 foot tall, domed stone hut with a 4 foot tall opening.
Where is it?
It's back away from the beach, maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 feet, and it's kind of under under some trees. There's some dead tree limbs and brush around it. As I said, it doesn't. You can't tell if that was done purposely in an attempt to kind of camouflage it, or if this is detritus that has fallen down from the trees during a storm. It's
I'm
hard to
gonna
tell.
look for tracks. I want to see if these people are wearing boots or just a bunch of claw feet. You know.
Okay, go ahead and make a traps check.
Traps or survival?
Sorry, you're looking for traps specifically?
No, I'm looking for tracks.
TKS.
Oh, tracks.
Tracks.
Yeah, go ahead and make a tracks check. You don't find any tracks around here, and not even like you don't even find any game tracks, which might explain why you weren't able to forage for any food.
I will look for traps.
So where are you so you've got this hut, where are you looking for traps?
Near the opening, around the opening. I want to, like, before we ever go anywhere in it, I want to, like, look around the opening of it.
Okay, so you check out the opening. You don't see that there is any kind of trap or trigger or anything. It just leads in. You do know once you get close to being able to examine this opening, looking inside, you can see that the bottom of this hut is basically neatly brushed out dirt. It's kind of brushed out in a circular pattern.
I will continue to trek more inside, like the immediate inside of the opening.
Okay.
And further.
You do not find any traps along the inside lintel of this opening. And the opening is basically two roughly cut large stones that are about roughly the same size, and then a top piece that goes over the top. So it's a rectangular 4-foot opening, but it's not exactly level because it seems to have been no work done to any of these rocks.
As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
What about inside? That floor looks kind of flat. Who knows? Maybe it leads down into a tunnel.
You want me to go inside and look? I will.
Yeah, go ahead. I would just like maybe throw some rocks in there or something first. See if like something goes thud.
I go in as far as I can confidently for my previous trap check and check again.
Okay, so you see wind crawl into the hut, and you don't hear anything else come from inside.
Okay.
What do I see?
We'll get to you in just a minute.
Damn it.
I'm going to get up as close to the hut as I can so I can back up my friend Win.
Okay, so you get up close to the entrance, and looking inside, you can see that the hut is empty.
Win went in the hut and he's gone?
There's nobody inside the hut.
It was nice knowing him.
Okay, I've seen this movie before. I pick up a branch and I slide it in the hut and I slide it to pull the branch out.
Nothing happens.
If the whole branch comes back?
Yep.
Okay, good. So you didn't go
It didn't go Tomb of Horrors, no.
Yeah, thank you.
You didn't go slice.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I call it. I go, Finn's gone, and okay, I'll do the Han Solo thing and just dive in after him.
Okay.
Oh no.
So you see,
I could have helped.
You see,
I was gonna say I was gonna cast bless on us all, and then we all go in real quick, just in case.
You see Holgrim dive in like he's diving into a pool of water. You just see him dive in, and you looking in. The hut is empty.
You're just hoping the GM doesn't kill you.
Cleric, I kind of had a similar idea. I was gonna tie a small string to my little zombie hand and send him in to go grab somebody, and then tug him to come back out. But never mind. I guess we're going in.
I'll cast Bless on all of us really quickly, just in case. I'll be like, I'll grab a holy symbol, do my prayers, and say, run quickly if you want it to work in combat. Out of game. Logic.
So we just want to like tie a rope to somebody and have someone go in and see if maybe what happens, pull them back out.
What if we just tie a rope to like a log or a tree or something and then go in?
I'll just point out that's
Sounds
basically
better than just jumping in there.
Did we see him like put a stick in and then pull it back out?
Yeah, and it came out and there was nothing wrong with the stick.
Yeah, so I'll just point out saying, well, we basically did that already, and nothing happened. We could all hold hands as we walk in.
I'm not
gonna
interested
suggest
in
we
that.
hold
That's why I
hands.
said the rope.
As each person goes in.
Do what now?
I'm going to suggest we all hold hands, literally, as we walk in one by one. See if anything happens. And then if we have a big long chain, maybe we can see something inside it if we don't all get disappeared.
I kind of agree with him about not going in there.
We're splitting the party.
I'm thinking about heading back to town.
I really like this guy.
Screw those two. Let's get back to town. I'm hungry.
It's better than saying screw those 3 or 4, right? You know, I mean, cut your losses when you can.
I'm going to ask everyone to hold hands as we go in.
No, I'd rather
I'll put
do
my
the
hand
rope
out and
thing.
say,
I'm
will
not
anyone join me?
holding your hand, dude. If you're afraid, just hold on to the rope.
I'll give you the zombie hand with some string on him. How about that? You can take him in with you.
Okay, we'll do that.
We'll see if I can pull him back through.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll hold on to the zombie hand and string, the rope, as I walk inside.
I'm gonna tie the rope to the zombie hand, like in between his fingers and stuff, and put him on your shoulder and just say, "All right, well, if I can pull him out, then I don't know, we'll figure it out."
So Owen, you've got the hand on your shoulder, and you're going into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it as well, like the rope as well, just in case.
Okay. So you see Owen go in. The rope at first is taut, and then it goes slack, and when you pull it back, the knots are still tied around where the zombie hand was, but the hand itself is gone, as is Owen. But the rope is in perfect condition. The knots are all tied. All the loops are there. It's just that what it was bound around has disappeared.
Well, we've learned that it takes living and dead things, but not... Well, it does take some inanimate things, otherwise their clothes would be laying there.
Those get sent to yet another dimension.
We have dignity where we are.
It's the plane of wash and fold.
What do you three think we should do?
Oh, there's a monster. The Borax Man.
Ooh.
I'm gonna clean you everywhere.
I mean, only in an RPG where we all say, "Hey, let's go in there when there's disappearing bodies," right? You know.
Hey, it wasn't disappearing when I went in, for the record, okay? I was.
Well, I mean, there's no smoke or anything, so.
You kept me from killing the necromancer, so I owed you big time.
I look at the other three and what do we want to do here?
What do we want to do, or what are we going to wind up doing? We all know the answer. What's going to happen? Let's just go ahead and go in. I don't want to do it though. Now you call me. Now I'm going to be grumpy. One of the 7 dwarves. Let's go.
Better than sleepy.
Yeah, I'd rather be sleepy. Trust me. I'd rather be better dice roller, but that's that.
There's that too. Yes.
The option.
I think we all do.
Was that the
Yeah,
eighth?
boy.
Gosh, what do you think?
The eighth dwarf is critical dwarf. So Soren, Mr. E, are you with us?
Yes, what's up?
So these guys are debating what is going on. Wind, Holgrim, and Owen have gone, as well as Morvax's little helper hand, have gone into the hut and disappeared. What the debate now is whether or not the rest of the party wants to go into the hut, or what do you want to do?
They're probably dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably are.
I mean,
I'm a wizard.
we haven't
I know
even
better
been
than
we
to
haven't
mess
even
with this
playing
kind of
that
magic.
long, and I've already instilled this level of paranoia in you guys.
Well, I mean, you think about it. Like, we know it's a game. Our
Right.
characters do
Yep,
not.
yep.
Characters just see them disappear.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
nothing in there. There was no wisp of smoke. There was no flash. Nothing. They went into the hut, and when you look in the hut's empty.
How about I cast a spell?
Go ahead, do that.
I'm gonna look at the hole, and I'm gonna cast.
I had $1 for
Discern
every
magic.
time I said that.
A whole cast.
I'd have a whole $1. So what
I
are you
cast-
casting?
Like glorious hole.
Discern magic.
Okay, yes. The hut is glowing. It is glowing. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. So the one thing I like about Castles and Crusades versus 5th edition is that there are. Oh, you made it. Is that there aren't, like in 5th edition, there are all of these colors and auras for different types of magic. That is something fairly recent to D&D. If you go back, it was either glowing as magical or not. It didn't tell you dick about it. But Morvax, casting Discern Magic, you can look at this aura, and it looks to you like it looks to you like a type of teleportation magic.
All right, Morgosh, this is a teleportation spell going on here. Are you able to do anything that could interrupt that, or should we just go through it, you think?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you were to cast something like why am I drawing a blank on this?
I was asking Morgosh in character.
Oh, okay.
He's also
you
a
asking?
spellcaster.
What did you say?
It's teleportation magic. Do you have anything that could affect that?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But the thing is, there's no telling where that's going to go.
Yes. Obviously,
So
us four out
do
here.
we just trust the universe is going to provide for us and go?
Because the universe has been so great to you guys so far.
Right, exactly. My
No,
point.
Going
The way
on
I
an
s-
adventure. Oh shit.
The way I see it, the 4 highest intelligence people are still out here. So,
Right, because we're not idiots.
yes.
There is that. I mean,
Embrace the chaos.
You haven't heard me argue no.
Have good intelligence.
It should have been decent intelligence, but not good. But
Well,
that,
maybe it'll
that goes to
think
show you
about-
what the intelligence is. So let's just.
Maybe
No,
it'll
I
take
mean-
us off this crazy land.
My character would probably feel I don't like just throwing caution to the wind and doing something like that.
Now, because Discern Magic has a zone, is there any magical residue or anything on the rope that I pulled out? Or is it just non-magical?
hold on.
Okay.
Apologies. I am naming a winner.
A winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't mind some chicken dinner right now.
This winner is from the Braunhaven official Discord server. It is Asher.
Nice.
All right. So, Asher, you are a winner for a $10 off code for Trollord Games website. So, say again. What were you doing, Morvax?
I was asking, since Discern Magic has a kind of an area of effect, does the rope that I pulled out have any? Is it show any magical properties, or is anything like residue?
No, it doesn't. But with your intelligence check, you can discern that whatever magic, teleportation magic, is contained on this hut or within this hut, there is some form of I want to say intelligence, but there's something. It seems directed in some way. It's very specific. So, like throwing a branch or a rock is not going to trigger it, but a creature will.
Okay. This is where I think me and Morgosh were basically out of game. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but in game, my character is like, there's an explanation somehow.
I mean, we might not be able to get out of here without them.
True. Well,
I say fuck it. I walk through.
Okay, so Morgosh crawls into the hut and disappears.
Well, if I'm going, I'm not leaving you behind, and I grab my little zombie and I walk through.
Okay, and Morvax.
You had to do that, eh? Just keep poking the bear.
So is Brogan and Soren going to follow through?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go in. These guys are going to get lost without me because I roll so well. So, yeah.
Okay. So, now if I was a real jerk of a castle keeper, I would have
just
you
kill
all
us
go,
all.
I would have you all go to different places.
Nice.
Well, that good for you, because then you'd have to GM all of us separately.
Yes, I've done that. You can ask Brian. I have done that.
Actual statement.
And for doing that, I would have to not make it be easy on you, obviously.
Right.
I would have to, be a little thorn in your side.
Yes. Here.
Mm-hmm.
3. That way we know where these are. And yes. There we go. So, you guys crawl through the hut, and it's kind of like being in one of those elevators that has a door on both sides, and you're never sure which door is going to open. You crawl through, and immediately you see the opening of another door that wasn't there before, or another opening in the hut for you to crawl out of. And standing outside, you see Wind and Holgrim and Owen kind of standing there looking around. You realize that you are maybe you are kind of in the foothills, and you are about roughly 6 miles from the base of this mountain that is going up, and everybody can make a wisdom attribute check.
That's actually kind of convenient.
Yeah, but now if we can't get back.
Yeah. I just mean, like, it's basically in the direction we said we were going to go.
Wisdom?
Yes. So, looks like Owen and Holgrim got it. And everybody else went bankrupt.
What? I failed a roll? Oh.
I know, shocking.
Broken.
Shocking, right? I mean, I'm thinking about using some of those optional rolls out of the Castle Keeper's Guide and lowering the base, the challenge base, because it is brutal. But I mean, this is a game that's on hard mode, and so Holgrim and Owen, you succeed. Owen, you kind of look up, and of course there is the constant gray cloud layer, and by this point it is late morning, 11ish. And you're looking up, and you can see through the clouds. You can see the daytime light source. You're not sure if that is. You're assuming that it's the sun, but you've never actually seen it in the sky. But you can see that intensity of light coming through the clouds. Looking up the mountain, however, you see a very faint, timed flash of light, as it is passing through the clouds from the west, and it comes all the way around to the south, and then it goes to the east before it finally goes around to the other side of the mountain out of your range of view.
Okay.
And it's a very dim, but it lights up the clouds in a very long pattern, in a very long distance.
Yeah. Can we see the base of the mountain there, but like we can on the map there?
It's about 6 miles away, but you can see that you can tell that you are kind of entering into the foothills here.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn around and say, well, I guess we're closer to the mountains where we're thinking of heading anyway, unless we're on somewhere else on the planet.
Right. Holgrim, you find a well-beaten path leading away from the teleportation hut and through the trees, and you catch the wisp of campfire smoke in the distance.
Okay, I let the guys know that here's a path and there's a campfire that way. I'm kind of being quiet when I point to it. All you guys that watched Army movies, I'm using those like hand signals that Army guys use.
Right.
Shh.
The casters are looking at you like, we have no idea what this means.
What is the TV?
First word.
I interpret it as like a version of can't, but he just totally flipped me off and called my mom all kinds of horrible stuff. I'm like, the hell did you say?
Morvax is like, for the love of God, use the native phonetic alphabet.
Which language are we using? I know like 10 of them.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, which direction do you guys want to go?
I'm going to point out that there's this other light source coming basically from the mountains, and we do know we were thinking of heading towards mountains. And if it is, so logically, if this is the mountains we think it is, we could potentially go back to the town Because we know it would be more or less south from where we are. Or we could venture forth to the mountains.
Yeah, I would say that you wouldn't really have much of an idea of how far south the how far south the town is. So that could be of concern.
Yeah, that's also assuming we would think that this is even the same mountains as well. I'm just trying to do like a logical sort of like.
True.
Well, if it is, it could be here.
Logical. You just walked through a portal not knowing where it was going.
Now we're going to use logic.
We are lost anyway, my friends. Adventure forth we must.
We are not lost. We have the ranger. We're good.
Yep. Truth.
What's the name of the land we're in again?
Your mama.
If it helps, I could always just fly straight up for a little bit and look around.
Hey,
well,
that's an idea. Do it. Do it.
So, okay. So, Morvax, you fly up and kind of look around. And to the east, you can see that this well-beaten trail goes from this hut, and it goes through the forest, and there is a bit of a clearing here. And you can see in the distance that there is a rather, I mean, it would be a rather large kind of bonfire that is going, and you can see that there is a kind of a small, like, leather bound TP type hut set up, and you're probably looking at a good quarter of a mile away.
Do I see any moving shapes or figures?
You don't see any movement, but you can see the smoke clearly coming off, and every once in a while the breeze shifts and it'll blow kind of in your direction. You also notice there is a very cold wind coming down off of that mountain. And so the temperature in this area is quite a bit chillier. I mean, not that it's been overly warm, because everything is always misty and wet, but it is the wind here is quite a bit chillier as it blows down off of that mountain.
But yeah, after I fly up about 100 or 200 feet, and that's what I see, I land and let them know that cold wind is coming off of a snow-capped mountain.
Yeah, and everybody can feel this. This area is rather chilly.
But there is a bonfire about a quarter mile to the east that has a single teepee at it, but nobody moving.
Okay.
This is for Captain. This is Holgrim. This is the elixir of your people.
This is the elixir of my people. But I appreciate it.
I say, well, I guess we have a possible destination. It could be friendly, it could be hostile. We could sneak up and see.
Kill Kenny's Irish.
Oh, nice.
Well, Canadian
little
club.
taste. Oh, Canadian Club's amazing. Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with Canadian. It's always good.
You want to make the Brits happy? Show up with that and a bottle of 7-Up. Watch them go nuts.
Right? Right?
Oh God, yeah, they go insane over that.
So Owen, are you suggesting that you follow this path to the teepee-like tent, or are you suggesting up in the mountains? I mean, you've got really two solid directions of which to go here.
Yeah, well, we do know from the teepee there's smoke coming from there, you said as well.
Yes.
Yes.
So there could be someone there. And if not, we should either way, we should approach that slowly and carefully and try not to make too much noise, just in case, they might be a hostile or another horrible evil monster. That seems to be very common in these parts.
Also, what does it still appear like morning, or like what are we looking at time wise?
It looks like it's about 11:15 to 11:30ish in the morning.
Okay.
That's my input.
I mean, if we sneak there and we find people and kill them.
I look at Morgoth and said, "Don't you dare raise anybody. You're strike one."
At least I didn't kill a baby.
Oh, you son of a
Wasn't the first, won't be the last. Moving on.
Oh god, that was hilarious. Anyone else have any input what we should do?
I concur with our cleric that we should go explore and investigate the fire.
Going once.
All right. Well, I will take.
Going twice.
I will take the silence as. Hold on.
So I know a lot of you guys served. So as Holgrim walks past, I'm giving one of those half punches to the head for that comment. You guys all know exactly what I'm doing. Like, not a slap, not hard enough to do any damage enough to make you know the buddy's really pissed at you. You know the punch. You
Smack
guys
him
have
in
all
the back of
served.
the head with a gauntlet.
Like when your drivers hit that pothole 3 times, you told me hit another one, you're gonna smack them. That kind of punch. You know that one?
There you go.
You've
Yeah.
all been there. You've all been there.
Yep.
Be one of those as I walk by. That's for the baby cracker.
So you guys make your way west along this trail.
Oh, that looks like a friendly, well-worn place. You're calling that a teepee?
Well, kind of, yeah. Like I said,
I haven't seen it.
I mean, he was able to see it from a quarter of a mile in foggy weather. So it's not like it's small. But let me.
TP or dead TP? Damn.
I would have went chapel.
That boy's thick.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Damn it.
This doesn't
I
look
can't make
evil
out
at
what
all.
she is.
She looks trustworthy.
Yeah.
Fix this.
Oh god, if you zoom in, it shows you some horror.
I'm zoomed right in, and I can't tell if that's an eye or it's some with teeth or hands.
Yeah,
2
big
eyes, a
teeth.
nose, and an arm going like this, like yeah.
There we go.
It's very. She's very sexy. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Oh, she's hot. Okay.
Yeah.
He's single. That's the question.
Of course, that
We'll
thing
send
has
Wind
to stay
to go-
single forever.
We'll send
Just gotta
Wind
stick
over to
around.
go food talker.
It's too hot to stay stuck down to one man, you know.
All right, so you follow this trail and you come out, and you can see that there is this large hut and a rather large fire. There is a pile of logs here, and I mean they're not like cut logs; they are entire dead tree trunks that have been dragged and piled up. And one of these tree trunks is like has been dragged into the middle of this fire pit, and there's been no business done to try to chop this up into manageable pieces. They're just these entire logs that have come up, and standing out near the fire pit or this large bonfire is this old woman, and she is kind of singing to herself, and you can see that she has a pot that's like at the edge, a large cast iron cauldron type, Dutch oven that is sitting on the edge of this large bonfire, and she like reaches into a pocket inside her robes and she pulls out a frog, and she goes, "Oh, there, yes, yeah, you're going to go into the stew." And the frog's like, moving around, and she just rips its legs off and throws it into the pot of stew while it's still alive and squirming. And And she's just kind of, dancing around. She.
At least she's not doing it naked.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is she?
I'm gonna tap the paladin and say, "Hey, go save her."
I give him
I'm actually gonna say to the party quietly that this is the first wild animal we have seen. We haven't seen any birds or foxes or anything.
You've heard birds in the distance, but you haven't seen any game as of yet.
Yeah.
She.
You talking about game? Let me go talk to this girl. I'll show you my game.
She turns as you kind of are. So, are you guys sneaking?
No,
you're just. So she turns and she calls out to you, and she says, "Oh yes, yeah. Come. I shall give you food. Come. Come near the fire. It is cold in this region. Come listen to Granny Bernedette Angel Center."
I'll move closer. I'm not going to eat, but I will move closer.
Okay, go ahead and there you go. Yeah, you guys can move however you like. You're not in any kind of combat.
Yeah,
I'll move a bit closer as well.
Me and not a dead leprechaun.
I'm not going to eat
are
anything.
Go stand over here.
I'm traumatized from the drink.
Yes. So as you get closer, you can see that this is a hunched over old woman. She has a noticeable hump on her back. This large kind of stone, bone, and leather hut is really more of a really big, filthy hovel. There is a noticeable stench coming from the interior of the hovel that's like a mix of like rotting meat and garbage that is laid out for too long. Maybe a touch of BO in there. You see that she's wearing a simple threadbare dress that's like a dark blackish brown coloring, and then under that or over it rather, she has a brown like stained apron, and she's essentially dressed like what you would ascribe to a peasant woman, except she's much filthier even than peasants. And she kind of walks. She's got a gnarled stick that she uses as a walking stick that has been noticeably carved into a cane. And she says, "Greetings, young people. How come you to my neck of the woods?"
Come by path we did.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You came from the hut?
Yes.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, my name is Bernadette Angel Center. People call me Granny Bernedette." She says, "Though most people don't stick around for very long. I've been here for a very long time, and I only wish to travel home. I'm afraid I don't know much more than anybody else about this frightening place. Ranging about in an ancient forest is not something for an old woman like myself to do." And she kind of sits down on an old stump and she complains, "Oh, I must sit my back." And after she rests for a moment, she turns to you and she says, "Well, when I first arrived here, some ages ago, time seems to mean nothing to here. I was chased through the forest. I tripped on a log and I lost my beloved possession, my mother's amulet. Another group of young people came through. I want to say that it wasn't that long ago, but they said that they had spied an amulet similar to the one that I lost, and it was at the ferry launch on a vast river. I have an enchanted cloak that I would be willing to give to anyone that would be willing to return that heirloom to me, as well as my gratitude, that of an old sick woman."
How have you survived this long out here alone?
What kind of enchantment does this cloak have?
She tells you. Let's see. What does she tell?
I mean, it could be cursed.
She says, "Well, the cloak allows you for a limited time to journey into the veil. So the veil is basically a plane of existence that touches almost all of the realms, all of the planes. It is the ethereal realm. That's where phase spiders go to. The veil is it's a little bit different than the ethereal plane as plainly described in most books, in that if you go into the ethereal plane from, like, if you're on the prime material plane and you step through the veil, you're going to see everything as a ghostly shadow that you would see on the prime material plane. But when you turn and look away, you can see that the veil goes deeper and deeper, and if you travel in that direction, essentially you are basically surrounded by a dark fog, and there's maybe a 10-foot square of clear area around you. And most people that do that end up getting lost in the veil, and there are creatures in the veil that are not to be trifled with, such as face spiders, ghosts, all manner of good and fun things. So it is said that if you travel far enough in the correct direction and you don't lose your way, you can make your way to the astral sea, or you can make your way to the shadow realm, or perhaps to the fey realm. There are a number of planes that touch the veil, but the most likely outcome is that you're going to get lost.
I'll ask, how have you survived this long by yourself?
She says, "Oh, I am old and wise, young one. I will not be fooled by these creatures out here. I know how to keep them at bay."
That is a mighty large log from a tree. How did you bring that over there? It looks as if it was dragged.
Oh, I had some help. And you can make a wisdom attribute check.
Yes, sir.
By the way, how did those travelers taste, the last group?
Oh, I didn't eat anybody. That would be rude. Oh, and you notice that her fingernails are exceptionally long, and like dry and cracked, but they are kind of shaved to points.
Mm-hmm.
You probably trim those nails.
Turns out she's like a Wendigo or something like that in human form.
My God, how do you wipe with that?
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
So yeah, she insists that, oh, I didn't eat anybody. That would be just rude. And she kind of stirs her pot and she takes the taste. She goes, "Oh yes, it's tasting very good now. Yes, are you sure you don't want some of my stew?"
Does my spell go off?
No, we ate pretty good. I ate pretty good just a little while ago.
So you're casting discern magic on her?
Like, well, because it's a air effect. It's a 150 long by 10 feet wide. So I'm just gonna shotgun to hit her and her cooking pot.
Okay, hold on here.
Yeah, it looks like that's a whole tree that she just knocked down and broke into bits.
40.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Looking at that tree, is there any like claw marks?
Here's where she counter spells me or something.
Hold on.
Yep.
Is unaffected. That's a very good question. You do see that she is giving off a magical aura. But to gain more information, more facts, you can make an intelligence check.
So
Can I pull a branch out of the fire that's on fire?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast summon minor fire elemental.
Okay.
It's my second level spell, and his task is to attack and kill the first creature that attacks me.
Okay. So
that the flaming branch will die out. That's, if I wanted to get rid of this big fire, I could have just cast it on that big fire, but I didn't want to do that.
Okay. Hold on, just
so it lasts for 24 hours until his task is complete.
Okay, so since we are going this route,
I mean, we're not fighting yet. Just gathering.
Oh, I know. His job is to protect me and attack and kill anyone that attacks me.
But I do like where your head's at, Morgosh.
I do think she's basically a Wendigo or something like that in human form.
I think it's essentially the equivalent of a hag, is my personal opinion. It'll be a creature we can agree on.
Does she react to me casting this spell and summoning this fire creature?
No. The only reaction that she has is to say something along the lines of, make sure it doesn't catch the forest on fire. Kind of like, an overly worrisome grandmother would.
They don't kick the ball inside the house.
Right, yes.
Mom always said, don't play ball in the house.
Don't play
What's that from? Does anyone know what that's from?
No, I don't.
Mom always said, don't play ball in the house.
Well, that's what my mom used to say to me.
The Brady Bunch.
Oh, that's a bridge too far for me. Sorry, bud.
That's when they threw the football, or they threw something, a ball in the house, and it broke a vase or something.
I'll be back in a minute. I need to check something.
Okay.
Yeah, Brady Bunch reference just made him leave the game. Thanks a lot.
I know.
Damn it.
Fucking wankers, he's calling us, like fucking, Americans. Well, not all of us.
Hey, easy.
I won't hold it against you.
Hand down.
While we're waiting for Karen, guys, next Wednesday, doing a live play of this on Karen's channel.
Cool.
Nice.
Send me the link in in the chat. I'll try to make sure I'm there for it.
I'll be running a spaceship in Cynther's Traveler game.
Yes. But you will be. So this one...
Oh, dear God. Where did that come from?
I think that's right? Finnegan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Finnegan. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could just use Finnegan's token, couldn't I, if we wanted to?
No, he's a zombie now.
Oh, okay.
What about my little fire guy?
Yeah, I'm doing that one next.
All right.
Does he still have a higher AC for wearing that armor and stuff?
He could.
I figured it'd be a good thing to know in case there's combat, which it sounds like there's going to be.
Yeah, I would say that he would, if he was still wearing his armor, he would have that higher AC. But okay. His only attack, he's not skilled in weaponry, so he can still only make a bash.
Okay. And then I guess it's up to you. Does he still have his shield that he was using?
I mean, yes, but he would just be dragging it behind him. He's not skilled enough to.
Right. So basically, gameplay wise, does it count as AC still or no?
No.
Okay, I'll take that off his AC. Yeah, he's still a good tank.
And this guy. And you have the stats for the fire elemental, correct?
I do not.
Okay, I will grab those. And do this first.
He's giving the TM work. Kill him.
And this was a lesser fire elemental, right?
It is. Let me see.
Or rather, what level is it?
It is a small fire elemental.
Small. Okay. So it would be a level 1 through 6. Oh. So it says it's small?
Yeah. Let me read this.
It's no, I see. Never mind. I see it.
Okay.
Small. He has. Below. Okay. Damn it.
So does Finnegan only get 10 hit points because he's a zombie?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
He's got AC 15, bash for 1d4 damage. He's between 4 and 9 feet tall, probably 4 since he's small. But it's not. Oh, I see. You're level 3, right?
Me? Yeah.
No,
yes.
No, Morgosh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Morgosh. Okay, that's me. I am, I believe, level 3.
Okay.
Yes, level 3.
I would say that this is a 3rd level. We'll give him 12 hit points. That sounds good. And I gave you control of him.
Okay.
Right behind you. And let me grab you stats. Of course, because he's an elemental, he comes with a bit of caveat and addendums. Damn. There we go. All right. I think we're cooking with fire now. So here are the stats for your fire elemental. So I put him as level 3.
Okay.
I would think that a level 4 through 6, they'd be medium. 1 through 3, they're small. Okay, so yeah, she, as far as a reaction from her only reaction to you is, "Oh, be careful with that he doesn't burn down the forest." What, Morvax, what were you doing? You asked the question.
I cast detect magic on her, or whatever the heck it's called, discern magic, and you said that she herself is magical, or her clothing is magical.
You are seeing that there is a bit of a magical aura around her. You're not really too able to discern where that is necessarily coming from, whether it be something that she's wearing or her herself. It's very difficult for you to determine.
And then you asked me to do an intelligence check, and I got a 23 out of 12.
Right. You're 23. I almost gave it away. So, you, with your intelligence check, you can determine that, similar to some races, such as Finnegan, for example, when he was alive, she has an innate ability she has innate spell-like abilities.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of
kind of. I mean, kind of a gray area.
Okay.
I look at Holgrim, then I look at her.
But she continues to go on. She's like, I'm just too old to travel very far, but I would really love to have my mother's amulet back. If you ran across it, would you be so kind as to bring it to me? I would be willing to gift this cloak to you. I'm sure
Holgrim wants to focus past her. I'm looking down into that hut to see if there's something moving inside of it.
You don't see anything moving inside.
Okay. That's where my focus
is. The tears from your eyes are welling up because of the stench. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna walk over to Holgrim with a zombie, kind of lean towards him and be like, "Do your little like sensey thingy. She's magical. Like, you know, your like knowledge of like good and evil and stuff. She's able to cast spells, so be careful."
So what you're asking me to do is to detect evil.
In character, my guy wouldn't know what it's called, but
all right, I'm going to try to detect evil, knowing full well that she's evil, but I see what else around here besides the guy standing beside me that's evil.
Wow, I just looked. I'm like, wow, it is very specific, isn't it? It is detect evil. It's not detect disposition. It is detect evil. So
I know the guy beside me is going to light up like a Christmas tree. But
you immediately from Morvax, you get the stench of rotten eggs and sulfur, the stench of evil coming off of him. It is also coming off of Granny Bernedette. Rather, much more heavily off of Granny Bernedette than it is off of Morvax.
One thing I was curious about, you said we smell like rotting meat. Does this rotting meat smell more human? Because people do have
smell differently. Yes, they do.
Different to like a deer or a pig, even. But pigs are closer to human.
It smells like more like a mix of game. Like it has that gamey, it's been out in the sun too long scent.
Yeah, deer or boar or something.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to approach the pot, and I have discovered poison, which I should have used on my drink, which I didn't because I'm a dum-dum.
Hindsight's 2020.
I've learned from my experience. I'd be like, that's an interesting pot. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, see if I can discover poison from it.
No, you don't. There's nothing poisonous in it. I mean, it doesn't look very appetizing. I mean, there's like eyeballs, and there's like, you know, a ripped off frog's leg floating in it. What looks like maybe, you know, the entrails of a small animal floating in it. It's just bubbling.
I've literally just lost my appetite anyway from watching that. I don't know if you did, but did the trees have claw marks on it?
So, yes, you do notice some claw marks on the trees, but it is, I mean, it's hard to determine whether that is from her or you know, it could have been from a large cat kind of creature. But I mean, her nails are, I mean, now that you're closer and you've already noticed these nails, I mean, they are rather heavy duty claw-like nails. And when asked about how she got the logs here, she just didn't answer. She just moved on to other topics of conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to ask, Madam, respectfully, how is a dear sweet woman such as yourself able to stay in these surroundings with the night terrors and the jesters?
Yes.
And more importantly, madam, how are you able to get such fine wood into your fire?
So the jesters and the night terrors, they haunt me. I have one of these talismans, and she goes back over to the entrance of her hovel and kind of it's on a thong, and she just kind of shows it. She goes, "I'm sure you've seen these." And she kind of hangs back there. "As long as I'm inside, I'm okay." She says, "Oh, but those jesters, they are terrifying. The carnival came through here a few nights ago. I didn't come out of my hovel. They frightened me."
And this wood, and I point to it, this is fine, you have a fine pile of wood.
It's hard to tell the days. They seem to meld into one another. Time doesn't seem to mean anything here. Have you noticed that your memories are failing? She says, I think that maybe a week. It might be longer than that, maybe shorter, but there was another group of young people such as yourselves that came through, and they helped me drag these logs. And there was one chap that was quite tall. He was nearly 8 feet tall. I think he was part giant.
And this amulet, madam, can you describe it to us? Should we find it in our travels? We'll gladly bring it back to you, of course.
She can, I think. Let me. What is. Let's see. There is a very specific description of this fucking thing. Yep, there it is.
Gonna be hard to find it if you don't know what it look like.
So she says, "Oh, it's really nothing important, but and she says it's about this big around. It's a good size. It's a disc, and it is of a polished ebony, black as night." And she says that there's a chain that's strung through it, and the chain itself is black as well. It matches. And she says, in the center is a black pearl. And she says that if you look at it closely, it's very strange. There's an optical illusion that when you look at it, it seems that there's very subtle movements swirling and pulsing through the pearl in the middle. I don't know where my mother got it, but it has some sentimental value.
Now, we are looking for a lighthouse. Have you seen such a thing?
Oh yes. There, I saw it as soon as I got here. It's at the top of that mountain. It's going to be a rough climb. And she looks at Brogan and she says, "Oh, but it'll probably be easier. You have one of the mountain folk with you."
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much
we're
for your
great
kind
at finding
hospitality.
jewelry.
But I think perhaps we should go on our way. We'll keep an eye out for your necklace, madam.
Oh, I would thank you very much. Like I said, I will gift this cloak to you if you bring it to me.
And I'm gonna just kind of motion for our guys. We should back away, like.
Yeah. Slowly step away. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Basically, go back the way we came. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what?
As soon as we're out of earshot, I look right at Morvax and say, "You give that woman that necklace, and I swear to God, I will kill you."
I would not give it to her. I would wear it.
So she allows you. She doesn't follow you or molest you in any way. She allows you to leave, and you go back along the trail. It is now, having followed this trail and back, it is now probably around 1:30 in the afternoon.
I think we could have taken her, and then we could have used the cleric to ask her dead corpse all these questions we have.
I just want to punch him.
Brave Morvax.
Yes.
So you're at the base. Once again, you are at the base of the mountains.
Perhaps.
Are you traveling in that direction? I take it, or?
I think Brogan could find this thing. He now knows where it is. Do you think you could find it?
Oh, I bet I'm due for some good luck. I mean, 57 rows in a row. I mean, can't go 58, right?
There we go.
Well, technically, you killed more of those creatures on the last fight than any of us did.
Yes, I did. By the way.
There, I fixed the measurement tool on this page, so it's now set to 1 hex equals 6 miles.
But this Sir Soren thing, we haven't heard from him.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I have just not. I just checked out.
Okay.
Did you want to? Where did you say you want to go? I didn't leave that time. My fiance was there.
Yeah,
or something. Did you say you want to go to the lighthouse, or?
How did you get that from what I said?
No, I meant before I left there for a minute.
No, I said that I had just checked out.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. So what I meant was I left there like a minute ago, and I didn't know. I came back. I didn't know what.
We were deciding where we want to go, so we could either attempt to find a path up the mountain to the lighthouse. We could go back and take care of the evil creature. We could try to go back to town. We could just randomly explore. I think that's all of our options, basically.
Okay. Maybe we should try to go back to town.
A long way.
Do we still have the iron on us?
We left the iron at the house because we didn't want to carry it.
Further, yeah. That's even further away then. Fuck. I think maybe we should try and go for the lighthouse. Or we could kill some evil. So what do you guys think would be better?
Brogan, how confident are you of being able to lead us up these mountains?
Oh, they're mountains. That's easy. I've got 2 feet, 2 eyes. Yep. Going in a good direction, I'm sure.
So
I can see the mountains, so I mean, can't be all that hard to get there, right?
Don't dwarves have some sort of like natural sense with the mountains?
They do.
To,
They have stonecraft and they have determined depth and direction. So if he's underground, he should be able to know where he's at, in which direction you're traveling, and how deep he is. As far as stonecraft goes, he can tell the make of like. He gets bonuses to like finding secret doors that are in stone, or if he's looking for a special handhold as far as like trying to climb up the mountain, he gets a wisdom check. That
good
the rest of you
stone is what he's telling me.
Yes,
yep,
good. He knows rocks.
I can roll a 1 and still pass, is what he just said. Yep.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, even dwarves make a mistake every now and then, but yes. You get, let's see, essentially you get a plus 2 to yeah. Oh, wait. If you're actively searching, you would get a plus 4 to your wisdom check.
Simple.
I mean, shit, that's a 20% bonus, so yeah.
Let's do it, guys. Let's head for the mountains. Maybe I can find my grandpapa.
Hey, ho, up the mountain we go.
I brought friends. Acquaintances, at least.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Mountain time, baby.
Direction.
So by the time you get to the base of the mountain, it's probably close to like 3:30 in the afternoon. Temperature continues to drop as this cold, bitter cold wind is blowing down off the mountain. And Brogan, you can go ahead, since Brogan is kind of leading the party, you can make a wisdom check with a plus 4 bonus.
Let's see it, guys. Oh, I had almost rolled on a 2. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Didn't happen.
Oh, no.
I was too.
Well, beats my natural 1 I got.
It takes you the better part of the day and much into the night to climb up these mountains. But the higher that you climb as you're climbing, you can tell that you're getting closer, and the light from this lighthouse, it spins around and it's getting brighter and brighter as you climb up the mountain. It's probably close to 10 p.m. at night by the time that you get up to the top. Me throw you guys on the book.
Okay, looks warm there.
And there's footprints. Again, these maps and everything you've done, they're amazing.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Like they really set the tone in the field. These are really amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate the enjoyment of them. So yeah, you get to the top of the mountain. There's kind of a plateau, and you can see that there is this large lighthouse up here. It looks completely out of place. the base of the lighthouse, as most are, is like a cobbled stone. But when you're looking at this, it is not weathered from wind and snow. It looks like it's more weathered from seawater, wind, and blowing sand. Yet you are in a cold region. There is a archway at the top of stone, and under this stone you can see that there is this icy path, and you can see footsteps that lead to the small staircase that leads up to the door of this lighthouse.
Question: the construction of this lighthouse, does like the way it's built remind any of us of a certain type of culture or people? Like a Greek culture would build their lighthouse a little different to, say, like a Norwegian.
Yeah.
What I mean.
This lighthouse looks like what you would expect from the region that you are all familiar with. So I would assume that everybody came from either the Glaucian Empire or the Borderlands region, and there are several locations where they have lighthouses along the coast, and this appears to be constructed in that manner.
Okay. So logically, we were probably thinking, oh, we are probably somewhere in the lands we're from.
Yeah, or it came from a land that you are familiar with. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was curious about. The footsteps, did they appear to be human?
Yep.
Sized?
They look like boot prints.
Okay. I think we should start heading towards the lighthouse. It's cold, it's night, and we're probably tired. We need to get to some safety and shelter.
This is a place, I mean.
Yeah. And inside is also another place.
Technically.
Boy, I think you guys are getting frost rot in the brains. Let's go.
So you can move your movement rate wherever you would like to be.
Okay, movement rate is 30.
You want all of us move or just him?
Anybody.
My zombie's trailing behind me by 10 feet.
Oh yeah, I forgot your zombie. Hold on. And the fire elemental.
Yeah, no one's gonna think we're evil people with him with the zombie.
Right.
Yeah, come on in.
Let me grab both of these guys. Apologies. There you go. You have control of your fire elemental. So yeah, Soren, Morgosh, you can move wherever you like. Or up to your movement rate. And don't forget, you can double your movement rate by kind of jogging or quadruple it by flat out running.
How come I don't see myself on the board?
Zoom out.
You should be right there.
Oh, way back here. Okay.
Yeah, you're a caster. When I put casters on the map, I always assume that they want to be more towards the back of the party. I mean, I know that's not true for everybody, but honestly, usually. So as you... Well, let me... I'm going to move Brogan right there. So as Brogan and Holgrim kind of move forward, and as you guys get closer, there are these two kind of rock outcroppings that are sticking up out of the snow, and the snow erupts, and you see bony hands and bodies climb up out of the snow.
Oh my god.
As skeletons all climb up from beneath the snow.
I would like to look at our alchemist to go, did you do that?
I wish I did.
I love how you guys just keep referring to him as the alchemist. So what I am going to do, I am going to put you guys on the turn sheet.
Now in this one, do like summon creatures and stuff just go on your turn?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have you do. But this is I want to get you guys in as far as. Did I get 2 of anybody else? Yes.
Trying to get to mine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Let's go ahead and get initiatives, and we will break here, and we will start next week with this initiative stack and get right into combat.
It'd be a quick and easy way to start off.
Yep, at the very top of the game. So this is where we'll pick up next week.
Awesome.
Nice.
So let me give out some XP for dealing with Granny Bernedette. Yep, and you found a teleportation hut. Here.
Put her flag on top of it. Property of the unknowns.
Right. Yes. That's really weird.
We're Soren's bitches.
Okay, and then so first of all, let's go ahead and I would like to give basically everybody gets a hero point for good role play for dealing with the whole conundrum of how well you're going to deal with him raising one of your dead compatriots.
I talked to the paladin, I talked to the dwarf, and I say, let's all make an agreement. If he raises any of us, the other 2 kill him.
And everybody gets 583 XP.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so who's shy some XP to make it to level 3?
Yeah, so Brian wasn't here last week. So
I've been level 3 though.
3
I'm good.
grand away.
I've been level 3 since before you guys because I level a little bit faster.
Oh, that's
so
true because rogues are a little elevated. For some reason, I thought you were behind.
I mean, I'm probably have less XP than them, but I'm probably the same level as them.
Right.
I'm still like 1400 from my next level.
That ain't bad.
How much?
1400.
Oh wow. Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm like 3,200 and something.
Yeah, it'll level off at a certain point though. Like rogues have a pretty short bell curve, and then it's like, oh god, now we're gonna slow down.
Yeah.
With this, I'm just over 500 from my 5,000 from my next one.
Yeah, I need like 4 grand.
Just over 4,000 for me.
Which is why I didn't want to take any of your XP. You all need a lot more than me to get your next level. So I was like, no, go ahead, keep your XP.
Guys, I want to apologize for taking all the oxygen for the first 30 minutes with that big conundrum. I kind of take the roleplay a little too seriously, and I apologize if I made it too boring for everybody.
Try to make logical sense.
It made the actual scenario better.
You don't have to apologize to me. I always promote good role play, because I really think that the game is more than me just ushering you from one combat encounter to the next.
Yeah.
That's kind of how
I
I feel.
agree.
So, but for some guys, like just to roll the dice. And I'm sorry I kept us from rolling the dice. I do
No,
apologize.
it's all good, brother. All good.
Yeah, I played a game where like my character disagreed with another character, his decision on how to do stuff, and it wasn't like I had anything against him, but he was taking it personal that I was
no.
attacking him. I'm like, I'm not attacking you. My character, which is a goody two shoes, thinks that what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, PvP in a role-playing game is always a touchy situation.
Yeah.
But you guys handled it really well. You talked it out before you actually did the role play, and so
he can't. He can't. Morvax cannot say that we haven't warned him.
Right.
Oh, I know. Am I going to heed your warning? That depends.
Hey,
well, that's why we made a pact,
now, brother.
That's why we all made a pact.
Deny me my religion.
We will unite and destroy you if you disregard our wishes.
Right there,
Yeah.
I love how your dog. I always say puppy. I mean dog is like a parrot.
Yeah, Lucy, she likes sitting up on my shoulder. I can't help it.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. I think it's hilarious.
You should, on a Halloween, you should dress him up as a parrot. He goes a pirate.
Maybe.
A pirate parrot.
a pirate puppy.
For a Halloween special, I'll have to just get her an outfit or something.
Oh, might be me.
So I told my girlfriend.
Is she like wearing clothes, or is she one of those dogs where you put clothes on her and she loses her shit?
She doesn't mind it too much.
Yep.
I already shilled your live event and mine, our live event to these guys.
Oh, nice.
Away. We need to send them the link though.
Cap, what were you saying?
So I was talking to my girlfriend about seriously getting a dog because I kind of want one so I can go to the bush a lot more. And she's like, you work a little too, your job hours are pretty crazy. And she rammed off a whole bunch of really good reasons why I shouldn't. And she goes, I'll tell you what, I'll make it really easy for you, Alan. You just take all the love that you'd give a dog and just give it to me and I'll take it.
So all the reason that she stated is because I live in an apartment, right? And let's face it, I'm a writer like most days. Yep. Like my mother-in-law came over and she was like, 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm like, I'm gonna go take a shower. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Why are you doing that? And I'm like, lady, I'm a writer. You're lucky I'm wearing fucking pants. Like And so, living in an apartment, I don't have a dog because having to take them out for walks and whatnot, that's just too much work. I have 2 cats. However, I have trained them to be leash trained, and so they do want to go out on walks. They know that if I reach for my pipe tobacco, that's their cue to come bother me because I'll take them out if I'm going to go out and smoke my pipe. That I'll take them out.
Cats on a leash is the most unnatural thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They dig it. The male has discovered that there's a tree in the backyard that he can jump up on while on the leash and kind of claw around and pretend that he's a jungle cat. But yeah, both of them are leash trained. It's not like walking a dog. Pretty much they just go wherever they want to go, and I just follow along. But they don't go very far, so it's not a big deal. But anyways, so we will pick this up next week, and I will go and process this video. I've got one more code to give out, and let me double check our chat. Let me double check our thing here, Discord. It's rolling. It's rolling. Morgosh, you are the winner.
Of what?
Nice.
You win a code.
Oh. Does anyone else want it?
I've gotten one already, so I'm good.
Yeah, I got one already as well. I
Can
gave
you-
one out
Can you
to
stack them?
someone already as well.
Yeah, I mean, once I send you the code, you can go ahead and give it out to whoever you would like. These are easily tradable. They are good for 30 days, so you'll want to use them before the next batch come out for August games. But yeah, trade them back and forth. You give them to whoever you want.
No, can you stack them on top of each other? Like if I gave it to one of the guys that already have one?
Don't think that you can.
I already spent mine. I bought the backpack with it.
I think that you can only use one code per transaction. So if you're paying for, from my mindset, if you're paying for shipping, then it doesn't.
Go ahead and send it to me. I'll look on the website and see what I can take.
Sure.
What I can get.
Will do. All right. So you guys have a good night, and I will go ahead and get this video posted, and it will be posted to YouTube shortly.
Awesome. Thanks again.
You guys have a wonderful night. Thanks again, guys. Had a wonderful game. Thank you.
Another great session. Thanks, everybody.
You're welcome. Have a good